Hi, I'm Mike Shoemate, Director of Pasco County Animal Services.
And I'm Spencer Conover, Assistant Director of Pasco County Animal Services. And today, we'd like to introduce you to our department and share a little about our Animal Services team and the services we provide our community.
Animal Services is a department of the Public Services branch of Pasco County. We're the only municipal animal shelter operating in Pasco County. Our facility is located in Land O'Lakes, just behind the Oakstead subdivision off State Road 54. Here we operate an adoption center, coordinate animal control operations, issue county pet licenses, house and care for domestic animals who find themselves lost, stray, abandoned, or surrendered by their owners, or part of a variety of animal control investigations. Our mission at Animal Services is to ensure the health and safety of people and pets in our community by encouraging responsible pet ownership through education, legislation, and providing incentives to sterilize pets. There's a lot that goes on into fulfilling that mission every day, and your Animal Services team is dedicated to providing the best possible service to all citizens of Pasco County, whether people or pets.
You're right, Mike. We operate a managed admission shelter with a goal of saving 90% of animals who come through our facility. For years, Pasco County operated a high-kill shelter. It was how most municipal shelters operated, but our community no longer wanted a high-kill shelter, so in 2012, our Board of County Commissioners listened and decided to make a drastic change in the way our county animal shelter operated. They voted to adopt the Save 90 program, with the goal of saving the lives of 90% of the adoptable animals that came into the shelter. The impact of that program has been tremendous. Our euthanasia rate has been drastically reduced, and our live release rate, or the number of animals that left the shelter with positive outcomes, has improved significantly. For example, in 2011, the shelter's live release rate was only 34%. That meant 66% of the animals that came into the shelter were euthanized. The next year, when the Save 90% program was adopted, the live release rate rose to 52%. And in 2018, we recorded an overall live release rate of 87%, which means we routinely save 90% of the dogs that come into the shelter and 80% of the cats. We're continually reaching out to our community and rescue partners to help us find good homes for all the homeless pets in Pasco. Together, we will achieve our goal of Save 90%.
Spencer, did you know humane education is one of the keys to responsible pet ownership and ensuring the safety of people and pets in our community? We often have team members visiting schools, homeowners associations, and other community groups. The more we get the word out about safety and responsible pet ownership, the more we can fulfill our mission to ensure the health and safety of people and pets in our community. In reaching our Save 90% goal, we promote pet adoptions as well as fostering and pet transfers to our rescue partners. We save between 4,000 and 5,000 pets each year. Prior to adoption, all of our pets are vaccinated, sterilized, microchipped. We have an excellent medical team, and they work very hard to ensure the health of each animal as it comes into our shelter and to maintain the health while they're there. In addition, we try hard to socialize our pets to help with their interactions with both people and other pets. One of the tools we use is called play groups. Dogs are pack animals, so we provide them opportunities to socialize in groups and just be dogs. They can do this at the shelter in play groups and when they get to attend one of our Pasco Park walks at one of our local Pasco County parks. You're welcome to join us and meet some of our available dogs. Fostering pets is a vital part of our adoption process. We often get puppies and kittens at the shelter that have been abandoned and are too young to survive on their own. We try hard to place them with foster care families until they reach adoption age. The shelter is not the environment for the young ones to thrive as their immune systems are not strong enough and they still are too young to vaccinate. Fostering a pet can be a fulfilling experience. So fulfilling that many of our foster families become foster failures. That's actually an enduring term we use when the foster parents become so attached that they adopt their foster pet as part of their family. We call it foster failure, but it's really a big win-win for everyone involved, especially the puppy, kitten, dog, or cat.
Mike, I mentioned our rescue partners, and we're grateful for the rescue organizations that help us to find homes for our pets. Sometimes they help out with the dogs that need more behavior training or advanced medical care. Many of the stray pets have a tough time being adopted simply because they've never known a good home environment or they've never been provided responsible pet care. That's where our rescue partners really help by taking these pets and spending more time with them to place them in the appropriate homes. Reducing pet overpopulation is another important element to our Save 90% program. Overbreeding pets is a serious concern in our community. To help prevent the overbreeding of pets, Pasco County has the SNP program. SNP stands for Spay, Neuter in Pasco. We have multiple local veterinary clinics participating in our SNP program, and they support both our low-income sterilization program and our Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, and Return program, also known as TNVR. If you qualify for the low-income program, you only have to fill out the application, pay a small copay, and you can schedule your pet's surgery. We also offer a Trap, Neuter, Vaccinate, Return program for feral or community cats. No application required. Just pay a minimal copay and you can schedule the cat with one of our participating vets. These cats must be in traps for the program. Trust me, your neighbors will appreciate your efforts. Sterilization and rabies vaccinations are important components to reducing feral cat populations in neighborhoods throughout the county. One of the most important services we provide in the community is animal control. Our animal control officers are out in neighborhoods, like yours, investigating a host of animal-related issues and complaints, with the priority being on the public's health and safety and the welfare of animals. They further investigate other complaints, such as animal cruelty or neglect cases, abandonments, hoarding cases, nuisance complaints, reports of stray dogs, and providing support for our county's first responders. Anytime there are issues with domestic animals, our field team is there to assist. Our animal control team consists of a field service supervisor, a training officer, a certified humane investigator, 1 rabies control officer, 5 certified animal control officers, and 1 animal control specialist, all serving over 500,000 citizens and 747 square miles. This past year, the animal control team created a specialized mobile animal response team, SMART for short. They draw from their experiences in humane investigation, rabies control, and human services to transport large impounds of domestic animals and assist emergency management with animal sheltering during natural disasters. To date, the team has assisted with approximately 1,000 animals from hoarding situations and assisted in setting up shelters to house over 1,800 family pets during emergency activations.
Spencer, did you know rabies control is always a concern in our rapid developing county? Animal bite investigations have seen 52% increase since 2011 to over 1,800 unique incidents. This is because there are a lot more people in our county and a lot more interaction with animals. Our rabies control officer averages 150 bite investigations a month. Fortunately, there have been no cases of human rabies in Pasco County, but rabies is always a threat and is the reason pets in Florida are required to remain current on their rabies vaccinations. The more we grow as a county, the more we displace wildlife. Raccoons are the largest carrier of rabies in our county, and they have often interacted with other animals, including our outdoor pets. That increases our pets' possibilities for exposure to rabies virus. Pasco County does require current rabies vaccinations and licensing for all dogs and cats. Our pet licensing program accounts for a major source of our department funding through the Municipal Service Fund. Animal Services operates all our programs on an annual budget of approximately $4.2 million and generates revenue approximately $1.2 million through adoption fees, licensing, citations, and donations. Animal Services operates with a team of employees and a host of dedicated volunteers. We also have an inmate work program. Our Pasco County Sheriff partnered with us for this program. The inmates come out every day, Monday through Friday. They clean kennels and do various work projects around the shelter. They're able to socialize the shelter animals and help prepare them for adoption. Some of these dogs and cats, this is their first line of contact with people, and our inmate team really makes a difference with these dogs. It's another win-win.
Now, Mike mentioned our fantastic volunteers, and truly, we couldn't do what we do at the shelter without them. They're out at the shelter every day providing love and comfort to our pets, walking dogs, socializing dogs and cats, and taking them to events, helping potential adopters, cleaning cages, so much more. In 2018, our 390 active volunteers logged over 17,000 hours of service. They do an incredible job, and we can't thank them enough.
Well, that's a quick introduction to the Animal Services story. Thank you for watching, and please spay or neuter your pets and make sure they're current on their vaccinations and licensing. Oh, and please consider becoming a volunteer or adopting a pet. Thank you.